y'all, welcome to It's Happy Outside Homestead. I had to pick some green tomatoes today because we have something making a buffet out of our garden, and so I didn't want them to get some of these green tomatoes that had gotten quite big, and plus this one looks kind of like it's either cat-faced or it's just looking bad, so I went ahead and picked it. And the other day I had picked some okra. We had the orange Jing here, the Clemenson spineless, and I have some Alabama red. Well, I had fried some okra and some tomatoes the other day, and when I was frying them, I thought to myself, I wonder if anyone has ever made a patty out of okra and tomato together and fried it like that instead of doing them separately. Well, it's kind of funny because when I had that thought that day, I was checking some emails and my friend had sent me a blog where someone had actually done that. So today I'm going to create my own recipe doing that, and I thought I'd bring y'all along with me. So I'm gonna try half a cup of flour. I don't know if flour's been easy to find where y'all are at, but it has been really difficult to find flour here. So finally, my husband found some the other day, and he got us quite a bit, so hopefully we won't run out. But I'm just gonna start out with half a cup because I really like for my fried green tomatoes and fried okra to have more of a cornmeal flavor. So we'll start out with that and see where we're at. Flour and cornmeal, I'm going to add about, this is a tablespoon measure, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of pepper, about half a teaspoon of cayenne, about maybe a little bit over half a teaspoon of paprika, about half a teaspoon of thyme, about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and about 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Let me write those down so I remember what I put in here. Mix all together. An egg. So I've added 1 egg, and I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of milk to start with. I might have to add a little more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Another 1/4 cup. So I ended up adding a whole cup of milk, and it looks like that. So now I'm going to start cutting up the vegetables and putting that in this mixture. This year we purchased a lot of our seeds from Baker Creek. We've never done that before. And this is actually the carbon tomato. I'm really hoping I get to try some of these when they're red. But for now, we will use this like this so we don't waste them. This is a pretty big tomato. I think I'm only gonna have to use one because I did have to pick a few more. I'm just slinging this stuff everywhere. Cut up some of this beautiful okra. This is the, I think I already told you, it's the orange Jing by Baker Creek. here in Texas, it's already hot. So we're getting okra. This is my second time to cook some. This orange jing has done really well for us. I'm hoping it continues. And these okra get pretty big. They don't feel tough at all. And they're not real slimy either. I know some people don't like okra because of the sliminess, or they say it tends to be slimy. I haven't found that with this. And this Alabama red, it seems really tender too. Try some of the Clements and Spineless. We actually grew this last year. We got this from Eden Brothers. And it did really well for us last year. That's why we decided to plant several different varieties this year. We had never grown okra before until last year, and it did so well, we thought we'd give it another try and try some different ones. We've heard so many good things about Baker Creek Seeds that we wanted to try some of their brand, and we've been very impressed with them. So this is what I have so far. I'm going to stir it up and see what it looks like. See if I need to add anything to it. So I'm going to get my skillet ready and fry some of this up. I don't know if y'all know this trick or not, but you can check your oil to see if it's hot by putting your spoon in. And I don't know if you can see that or not. If it starts bubbling around the wooden handle, you have to do this with a wooden spoon. That means it's ready. And mine is bubbling, so it's ready. Some of these look like they're ready to be turned, so I'm just gonna push it down a little bit. That one a little more time since I put it in last. Alright guys, so I have my fried okra tomato patty here, and I am going to try it for y'all. That's what it looks like in the center. It kind of tastes like a hush puppy with tomato and okra in it.
It's different.
What does it remind you of? Does it kind of remind you of like a hush puppy?
Yeah, more like hush puppy. It's kind of ready, but it's good.